Hello and welcome to our web session for the Alpha business line. My name is Michael Marks. I'm the product manager of Alpha Media and I'm your host today. So what's on our agenda? I will begin with a short review of our customer day this year in September. And then we picked up some new functions that will make the usability of our product easier. So for example, we enhanced the logo search. It's easier to enter keywords and criteria fields. We have put Stylo. We gave Stylo a new functionality that it can be handled in a separate window. The motif search is way easier than before. We did some enhancement for the calendar view and the edition and page preview within the calendar view. Last but not least, we have some new functions for supplements. We are able to display some maps and we have a new bundling functionality. So first, let's start with a short review of our customer day. If you're interested in one of these topics, please don't hesitate to contact us, then we will give you more detailed information. What we did talk about is some redesigns of, you see here, Alpha Stylo, which is actually in work, should be ready beginning of next year, or a redesign of our WebStore, which you see here. I also did talk about the integration of Instagram and Facebook. Facebook is already available. Instagram is now kind of new. And how to do this. And our main topic was that the big tech companies like Google and Apple are, let's say, fighting against the cookies. So third-party cookies are already kind of dead, and we think that cookies in general are not the future, and how can we benefit from that as a media company? So if you want to hear one of our ideas, we would really appreciate to give you a short presentation. So let's start with some functionalities that we made to make your life easier. The first thing is that the search for logos can now be done by file name. We thought that a full text search is pretty much enough, but you told us that a lot of our customers have organized the logos with specific file names, and so you requested the possibility to search for file names specifically, and that's what we did here in this new field. So you see the result, you can search for parts of a file name. Next thing I want to show to you is an enhancement for our error and warnings dialogue. You know this dialogue maybe. It gives you the possibility that if some error or warning message comes up, that you not just get informed that you have to correct or complete something. Instead, you can also correct whatever you have to do there instantly in the dialogue. So we enhance this dialogue now for the catchwords. You see here the catchword is missing. We get a message about it, and now we have a proposed solution for it, so you don't have to click on it. Yes, I see I have forgotten to enter the catchword, and then go back to the dialogue and then enter it and then save again. Instead, you can do this directly, so it saves your time and nerves. The next thing I want to show to you is an enhancement for criteria fields, and this is specifically for criteria fields with multiple choice answers. So you want to put more than one result in it, and we enhance the functionality here for these kinds of fields. That if you want to mark more than one result, then this is possible just by clicking on multiple answers at one time, and then you don't have to do this result by result. So way easier than it was before. Another thing that we improved is the template selection for Stylo. So in the past, it was the case that every time you enter the motif generation mask, that there stands one column, and then when you opened the search dialog, this one column was transferred in the search dialog, and your result were templates which fits to one column. So now we have a new button here. It's an empty trash button, and if you press this, then the columns will be deleted, so you don't have to type in a 0 or whatever. You can ignore it. Then you see the result is that you get every kind of template regarding or ignoring the size, and you can choose one of them. And after that, you see that the size of the chosen template will be transferred in the motif fields here. So yeah, it makes your life, again, it makes your life easier and the program better to use. Next topic is if you are working with Stylo, specifically at this time you're working maybe from home office, that you have just not that big screen, maybe it's just a laptop screen, so your display size is limited, in this case you see you need all these details here, but you want to work with Stylo, so you have to scroll down, stuff like that. You want to have more space, and you can now expand Stylo in a separate window. And then you see here now you have a separate window. You can work on your motif directly, and if you're finished, you can just close this separate window again by clicking again on the icon here, and the result will be that Stylo is put back into the main dialog you came from. So this is just yeah, for smaller display sizes, pretty helpful. Another thing that we did recently is some enhancement in the calendar view and a dispatch preview. One thing is what you see here, that you can now have some calculations on the occupy level for special topics. So this needs a bit of a configuration, and if you want to know how, then just contact us and we will explain it to you. But now you can see how much capacity is already taken and how much is still available. Another small thing that you see here is that you can now choose specific colors for the display of the occupy level. And recently our thinking was always that if something is empty, it's green, so it's available, and if something is occupied, it's red, it's already full. Yeah. And we learned from some salespeople that they think the other way around. For them, it's red, it's still empty, so I have to sell something here. And green, it's already sold, so everything is okay. And that's the reason why you can now configure by user group what kind of behavior the program should have. So if occupied is green or red, that's up to you now. And then if you open the edition preview, we did a few things here in this dialog. First thing is that we automatically zoom out as much as you can see all necessary editions here. In this case, we have 2 editions, so we zoom out as far as necessary that you can see them both. Another enhancement is that our special topics are now be shown separately here, so it's easier to see are there already ads booked in, and where and what and stuff like that. So it's the overview is way easier for you now. Our next topic needs a bit more explanation. It's a supplement bundling. So if you book a supplement with more than 1 edition and 1 day, then we give you the possibility that the program will try to put them together. So to put separate editions and days into one motif. To activate this action, you have to go into the administration and activate bundling per publication day and issue. The result will be, if like in this case we have 2 editions on 3 separate days, you see that instead of having 6 supplement motifs, the program just generates 3 of them. And in the end, you will see that for both editions per day, there's 1 motif. So both editions have motif A here, and here B, and here C. So it reduces the number of motifs by 50% in this case. And as explained in the beginning, to activate this functionality, you have to go into the administration. But this was requested by a few of our customers, and hopefully it's helpful for all of you. Another thing that we implemented for supplements is the possibility to have an API, a connection, an interface to a GIS system, so a graphical information system. And if you have such a system and we made an interface, so we have to talk about the interface, but if this is being done, we now have the possibility to show you some maps. So if the GIS system gives us back the information and sends us a file, then there is a new menu entry here called map. If you click on it, you see this is a map which was delivered by the external GIS system, and it's automatically being put into the containers under the distribution plan. So if you're interested in these kinds of interfaces, please don't hesitate to contact us. Then we will talk about what is possible and how we can generate some kind of solutions for you. So looking back, what did we talk about today? I gave you a short review about the Alpha Customer Day. Then I explained to you some enhancement for the logo search, keywords, catchwords, sorry in this case, and multiple choice criteria fields. I did show to you Stylo in a separate window, enhancement for the motif, template search, the calendar view with special topics, edition and page preview with add this bow, and last but not least, supplements with the possibility to display some maps and the new bundling function. If you still have any questions, just email us or call us, send us a message, whatever. We would really like to get in touch with you. And so far, I wish you all the very best and goodbye.